Welcome to the Murphy, Sam, and Jodi After the Show podcast.
Let's have fun today, guys. You know, I complain and fuss a lot about discontinued cosmetics, and I always will, because as soon as I find one that's perfect, I have to go searching again in that world, and that's their right. They're the companies. They reserve the right to change their formulas. But it happens in a lot of businesses, and it happens with foods. Food, dude. It happens with, things that we love to snack on because Lord, in America, there's too much to choose from at the grocery store, as we talked about today in the food, dude, with all the potato chips.
Oh, yeah, like Lay's is getting rid of over 2 dozen Doritos, Lay's, Cheetos.
Because they have to. They've pushed too much out, and now it's like...
2 dozen. I mean, that's 24 different versions. That's insane.
We have too many choices.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen
that's
those
just potato chips.
memes or seen those videos of people from other countries coming to America and going to the grocery stores and being completely overwhelmed?
It's funny you say that.
Completely overwhelmed.
Because when I went shopping this past weekend, going down the aisle, I was thinking that. And it's like, I'm used to it. Mm-hmm. But I was thinking, we have everything.
We do.
It's just like this. What does the rest of the world do?
They have less to choose from.
I mean,
that's why a lot
everything.
of people who were not born in this country who are here now love being here, because you don't really we don't. If you've always been here, you don't know. You don't realize that this is the land of plenty.
Not every country has a Walmart supercenter.
Yeah. Or a chip aisle or a cereal aisle or
Costco on the way out with a hot dog or whatever. Ooh. Anyway, but in the world in this commercial world we live in, and you would know the correct words I'm trying to say, Murphy, but we have so much coming at us available, consumerism. We also lose things. Foods also get discontinued, probably faster than cosmetics even, and beauty and health and beauty stuff. So the discontinued foods that you would miss the most, there's this whole Reddit post and rant of people going, I want this back and I want that back. Do you guys have anything? I feel like we've talked about it before. Like, they don't make this anymore.
It's the only one that comes to mind, and I think it's because it's Thanksgiving related. It's the cheese that squeezes out of it's a certain cheese.
Little tube.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's a jalapeno one or something like that.
I had a garlic one, I say.
Is it garlic? Is that what it is?
That's the one Jodi's mom used to use for the cheese ball.
And
right.
She had to do something else. She had to, I don't remember what her substitute was, but yes, they stopped making that.
That's an odd thing to stop making, because garlic and cheese is pretty standard fare.
The way it was a small thing, maybe not enough people were using it. It was not in enough recipes, because for them, it's a business. It's a bottom line. And if it wasn't selling, they can't afford to make it.
Well, and the reason that there's so many choices is that's all competition, because if your competition's going to do a barbecued flavored something, you're going to. And look at the whole protein line extension now. Everybody, they call that line extension in the branding, world, because you take whatever the main product is and you start doing different versions and variations on it. So that's the reason that what used to be just the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup is now the Reese's Stick and the Reese's King Cup and the Reese's white chocolate, dark chocolate,
ice cream,
everything. It's all that's considered line extension, and I would think that that's expensive to be competitive with. I'm not in the food business, so I don't know, but I've got to think that it's really expensive for any corporation to put out that many different variations on a manufacturing line, because that specific line has to be adaptable or switchable to do that product.
Mm-hmm. I mean, some companies, I think a home run would be Oreo. They're giving us new flavors, it seems, almost every month, and they don't all remain, but they're all selling.
Yeah, they have a handful that are like the permanent menu,
right?
And then all the rest are limited time releases.
Yeah.
Well, the best selling is still the classic
original
Oreo.
Yeah. So good, because you know what? It's the perfect cookie. Okay, so that's an opinion. But anyway, so some of the Reddit readers and some of the comments, just to jog your memory of discontinued foods that people really want back. Philadelphia cheesecake bars. I don't remember them. I don't recall. They must have been like cheesecake, but you just eat it from the fridge or something, and it's
instead of having to make your own from a cream cheese bar, you got the cheesecake turnkey in a bar form. I don't remember that.
Me either. McDonald's fried apple pie. Is that really gone?
Oh, maybe it's baked now. I don't know.
Oh, right. You're right. Oh, the ones we used to eat when we were little were fried, and you know what? They were greasier. They were greasy goodness.
Yeah,
whatever. Okay. Ritz Bits s'more sandwiches.
Oh, those aren't still out? Oh,
They're not.
They might be a come and go kind of thing, too.
Yeah.
They may be back.
Choco Taco,
Oh, that's gone.
that went away. And I can't believe it.
Choco Taco's the ice cream bar,
Yeah.
right?
Taco ice cream, that is
Yeah.
a perfect idea.
I think some of the other, because that was like Good Humor or something mass produced, but I think like Cold Stone or a couple of those specialty ice cream stores tried to make their own.
Yeah.
It's not the same, but thanks. At least they tried.
It's probably delicious.
Yeah.
Not the same. It's probably better if it's there if you're doing it on the Cold Stone. Give me a break. Surge soda. You guys remember Surge soda?
Yeah.
Was Surge
I never
one of those
drank it.
extra caffeine?
I think
Sounds
it was like
like
a
it.
Mountain Dew knockoff.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Again, there's another line of products where we have so much to choose from. Everything will not sell. Sodas.
So I guess that means Jolt Cola was ahead of its time. When Jolt came out in the 80s, it was one of the energy, quote unquote, it was a caffeinated energy drink.
I had a boyfriend that drank that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
He
that
loved
was,
it.
That was before Red Bull, and once Red Bull entered the scene, that's when everybody really started to compete in that arena.
Yeah.
I guess
you're right.
Jolt would be the original energy cola, but Red Bull really was the original energy soda.
Drink.
And then everything
yeah.
came from
And
that.
if you remember, this was a couple months ago, we covered that Mr. Pibb was coming back, and it was coming back with extra caffeine. It wasn't just coming back as Mr. Pibb. It's going to be extra caffeine.
I haven't seen that around yet. Have
Me
you?
either. I haven't seen
I
it.
have to say, anytime, it's a disaster, Murphy. We will get to the rest of the list, but it's a disaster for me anytime I drink an energy drink. I mean, I stay away from them because the crash is so severe. I can't do it.
Well, when you start, some of them have like 250 milligrams of caffeine.
Yeah, I don't want to feel
Which
that crash.
if you have two of those, you've already exceeded your daily intake. But yeah,
No,
But you
sir.
get so much done.
you better before the crash, right?
I haven't had an energy drink since I drank alcohol. So that's,
Yeah.
8 or 9 years.
Oh, right. There's a drink that I ordered once or twice because somebody told me I should because I'm redheaded, called a redheaded goose, which is Red Bull and Grey Goose vodka.
Oh.
It was fine. We danced all night.
If I drink them, and I don't drink too many of them, other than what's in a Diet Coke or whatever, there's caffeine in that, obviously. But the green tea based ones are the ones that I like. Celsius, I like. It's really high in caffeine, though. So the green tea caffeine. So you will have the little crash after that.
I
after
hate
the
the
rush.
crash.
And the other one that Jodi, rightfully so, likes to make fun of is called Uptime. And it's in this aluminum can look.
It looks like
and
hairspray.
she thinks it looks like a girly energy drink, which it's not. They sell it at truck stops, and they sell it at some Buc-ee's, but not all. Do you remember the last time we went into a Buc-ee's and they
And
didn't
you
have
were like,
Uptime? I'm like,
you were
what
so
am I going to
upset.
do? We're at 3 hours. I got to do something for caffeine.
I thought they weren't making it anymore or something. I thought, Uptime's done.
No, Uptime's not done. They just
checked?
They weren't stocking it in that Buc-ee's.
Okay.
Uptime.
Yeah.
Someone listed Butterfinger BBs
Oh,
are
yeah.
not sold anymore. The
I
little
didn't know that. Oh.
I know. Because we're
see-
in the land of plenty, you forget if it's not in front of you because there's so much other stuff to distract you.
They may have gotten rid of those, but they still, it's right at the checkout. They always have those little mini Kit Kats in the bag and
Yes.
mini Butterfingers in the bag.
Butterfinger bites.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone posted, I want ding dongs from 1984 with the foil and everything.
Oh, yeah. The wrappers are the foil. There was something special about the foil wrapper. That's probably honestly a safety thing, I would guess now.
Oh, right.
Sealed packaging is, because remember Kit Kat used to also come in a foil wrapper with its little paper sleeve on top of it.
Oh,
And
I think you're right.
Everything is safety sealed now.
That's
which
not
is smart.
safe.
What do you
Foil,
mean?
seems safe to me.
If somebody
Not
were to
safe enough.
No, the older candy bars, if somebody were to, you remember that. You could slide a Hershey bar out of its little paper sleeve, open the foil. That was not tamper-proof. These plastic ones that are sealed, and I don't want to say they're tamper-proof, but you're not going to be able to tamper with it. Then that's,
Okay, you're right,
there have
Murphy.
been things over the decades that have,
Rarely,
caused food companies
but-
to do that.
Yeah.
But what do you mean? Wouldn't you rather know that?
Yes.
That's why everything is sealed in the grocery store.
You're right. You just gave me a memory. I didn't eat very many chocolate bars growing up. You know the reason why. We've all told that story. I was allergic to chocolate, supposedly.
I think
But
the Hershey's miniatures are even in their own little plastic wrappers now, and not if they're sold
Yeah.
I don't think they're sold with the little. I don't think any of them do.
But what a wonderful presentation of pulling the bar out and opening up like that. It was a big deal to me because I had to do it in secret. Like, oh, thanks. Don't let mom see. Okay, so ding dongs and the wrappers, everybody loves that. Pudding pops.
Oh.
Somebody said they wanted pudding pops.
Wait, pudding pops aren't around any? I haven't. I mean, not that I've had the need for one, but I haven't.
They were good.
They were delicious.
I remember eating
never
them.
had one.
Sneaking a chocolate one.
You never had a pudding pop?
It
How
was
did you never have
literally
a pudding pop?
perfect marriage of an ice cream thing and a pudding taste.
Yeah, it had a sort of a
pudding
like
taste.
an ice type of shell, almost a little thin ice coating that held it together. Just as an ice cream novelty person, I would have thought that's one you would have tried. Yeah.
My all-time favorite is on this list, and they don't make it anymore. They finally stopped making it a handful of years ago. Right before they stopped making it, Sam bought me a 12-pack of Tab.
Oh,
yeah, right.
It was not that long ago when you brought Tab to work, and you were like, here, they're about to get rid of it. And what's so funny is I love the taste of that because I like sweet and low. You know, Murphy, when we go and I order iced tea in a restaurant, I'm always asked for the pink packets.
the only person I know that still drinks sweet and low.
I carry sweet and low packets.
Oh.
But if it's still widely used, if you look on a table, you
It's
see it
pink,
everywhere.
blue,
So
and yellow.
obviously, people use it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that because saccharin by far is the most aftertasty of any of those artificial
I love
sweeteners.
it.
Was also the first one, and I guess it's a good thing they took all the warnings off.
Yeah.
That really
Okay.
stuck. They had to make the packets bigger just to hold the warning information.
Look, sometimes when I order it and we have a really playful, server, I'm like, I need some of the pink packets. I need this to taste like the 80s.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, the warning was, may cause saccharin, it causes cancer in lab rats.
Yeah.
Like, okay. Well, I'm not a lab rat, so that's
Yeah.
plus number one.
But I will say this, having loved the taste of it when I was a little young or whatever, and it was around, when you brought me that 12-pack, I put it in the fridge at home and I would drink one. The caffeine was insane. I feel like the caffeine was legit in it.
Yeah, I think
High.
it was
a
higher
high
for whatever
level.
reason. Yeah.
And it didn't live up to what my imagination.
Was it still made with saccharin?
Oh, I don't know.
Recent
I didn't look. I missed the color of that can. That's a good color for a can.
Yeah.
The pink.
Right before they stopped selling it is when they just put, I think everything they
got
had
rid of it
left
all.
was out, because as soon as we started talking about it and I went to the grocery, it's like it's all over the place. And that's why I got the
Yay.
cans.
Such a good little gift. And then someone posted peanut butter Twix bars. They don't make those anymore. Oops. Bet you didn't know that.
They make a
Sounds
lot of
good.
different
Are
kinds
you
of
sure
Twix
they don't
bars.
make that anymore?
Somebody also put the McDLT.
Yeah.
The one, isn't that the one that came in two parts, the cold and the hot
Yeah, you
McDonald's
put it together
sandwich?
yourself.
Yeah.
And you put it together?
Yeah.
Here's one that I chocolate cow. It was a drink similar to Yoo-Hoo, but better. Someone posted that. Now, I remember drinking chocolate soldier.
Yeah.
Yes, Chocolate Soldier's the one I was trying to think of.
Delicious.
Same
Yeah.
thing.
I remember Chocolate Soldier and Yoo-Hoo, but
Those were never great for me because they were always watery tasting.
They are watery
I just
tasting,
don't
but
think
guess
that
what?
they're very good.
They taste like chocolate.
yeah, but
Yeah.
not chocolate milk.
No.
Right.
No. They do still make Yoo-Hoo though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure. Chocolate Soldier, in my imagination, it tasted better, but that could also be, just like with the Tab. It tasted like a certain time in my life, and the first time I'd ever had it. So, wow.
You ever go in one of those vintage candy stores
Yes.
where you can
We
find
do.
some of that stuff? You might find a chocolate cow in there.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Or
Chocolate.
World Market might sell some of that
yeah,
too.
yeah.
Yeah.
The only discontinued things I can think of are really like the childhood. I'm sure every single day there's a version of a Reese's peanut butter cup that goes away or something like that. A scaled down mini version of another candy. But my mom used to buy steakums, which were very thin raw meat that you would throw in the pan. You'd cook them. They would cook in like 5 minutes, and they were
Wow.
they were marketed as a really quick
Yeah.
sandwich, I guess, that you could put together with, slices
Like
of
a
meat.
roast beef sandwich.
Yes, exactly right. That's
I think
what it
they
was.
still sell them because I found this recently. Steak 'em egg
Steak and
rolls.
egg rolls. Oh,
Oh.
wow. Food dude.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You
From
know-
the makers of Steakum.
Yeah.
It's funny you mention a lot of that stuff, and your mom, Murphy, was the mom to buy that stuff and prepare that stuff for you guys.
Do you remember the Marathon candy bar?
I remember the name.
It was like long, and it was.
Oh, cool.
It almost looked like a DNA strand.
Oh,
I do remember that one. Yeah,
you could pull it, and the caramel would stretch, and it would last a long
cool.
time.
I do. I remember that.
That's one to look for in an old candy store. Your mom was, of all of our moms, the one to buy that kind of stuff because you have more experience. Like you had Steakums, and you had, I can't remember what else.
All kinds of the Howard Johnson's cornbreads.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah, I don't know those, but they say that our generation was really the first generation to be, we were mass marketed to for prepackaged foods and things like that.
Yeah, I think so. It was about convenience. And so, Sam, I don't know if your mom did this or not, but, my mom, it's both of my parents had to work. It made for a long day, and my mom was a good cook, but there were times, I mean, she didn't have time to be able to sit there and cook every day. And so you had a handful of frozen meals that could be done, but she wasn't like a big fan of the whole, every now and then it would be a banquet chicken dinner,
Ooh, yeah.
Because that was, frozen. But she did go for everything basically that was either canned, or fast. And so things like Steakums she would make. She would be one to make a tuna casserole. She would be one to, use it. You could either chop up your own vegetables or you could buy a can of veg-all.
She was still promoting veg-all when I met you.
But
she was
But you're so right. And the thing about it, I mean, we're still advertised to obviously that way today. But
processed foods.
When watching TV that wasn't on demand was the thing, whatever they fed you, and no pun intended, is really what you saw and was enticing to you. So the commercials always made it look great. And then magazines or whatever, it's all of those things. You're right. We're mass marketed.
We were mass marketed processed food.
And I mean,
the
it's
first generation to be mass marketed.
I know we're not going to go down the health path, but I mean, that's the whole introduction to the amount of preservatives and other things that some people believe have led to different allergies and conditions that we don't that we didn't previously have.
Correct, because all these chemicals.
Right.
Like, where did all this come from? What is it really? That's why things are cyclical too in food. Like, I don't think processed food is going anywhere in America, but there's a lot of light lately on eating more natural foods and eating whole foods and eating whole.
So, the predecessor to the small chicken nuggets really was the bigger Tyson chicken patties. And my mom bought those we should have bought stock in Tyson because,
that was easy for her.
Well, it was easy. That and a slice of cheese on the top. Sometimes that was that with vegetables, and that was dinner.
Correct.
But, and I never... I mean, I knew a lot of that was different, right? Exactly, but she did the absolute best that she
she
could,
did,
and so
she sure did.
Hey, Murphy, remember for breakfast? Because I think you and I have talked about this. Is the Morton little donuts, donuts and the honey buns? You throw them in the microwave for a few seconds.
I think they still sell those.
Oh, really?
I think.
I know what you get to say.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're made by Morton's anymore, but yeah, right, exactly. That kind of stuff was the quick breakfast.
At my home, there was very little processed food breakfast. We were not allowed mini cereals, Frosted Flakes every once in a great while, and regular Cheerios. That was about it. But I was thrilled when I was in middle school. My mom discovered this box, and inside the box were these packets, and it was called Instant Breakfast.
Oh, I remember those.
And she would buy the vanilla ones for me and the chocolate for everybody else. And they were delicious, though. Even the vanilla was delicious.
Man, that's the perfect example of pure marketing.
Yeah.
The word instant breakfast, what I'm saying? As though that were some sort of a complete meal in a cup, which it had nutrients and stuff.
It was supposed to have. Right. It's part of your balanced breakfast.
But you think about that, that's also probably the early predecessor to a lot of what we have now as protein shakes and other things that are absolutely mass marketed that everybody makes a version of. The other thing I was going to say about breakfast, before you said instant breakfast, I was going to say something else.
I can taste that. Whenever I say the words instant breakfast, I can taste that in milk, and I want it. If I could find it. Put that on my list of discontinued food that I'd love.
This is not discontinued because it exists today, but when you said cereal, it made me think about this. The ultimate test of how brothers and sisters got along with each other is how they handled the variety pack of cereal with the small,
I love the variety pack.
Yeah. And so Cocoa Krispies always disappeared first. Probably not at your house, Jodi, because you were right.
I wasn't allowed.
And the ones that always got left actually turned out to be my favorites, Special K.
What?
And Product 19, which they don't make anymore. Not really sure what Product 19 was.
Did you really like the taste of it, or were you just being the oldest brother?
No, I liked it. I mean, I think sometimes either my brother or my sister would rate it before I did, and so I didn't have a choice. I'm like, you know what? I like Special K. It's all right. Now, you had to sweeten it, but, it was all right.
It's like Rice Krispies, regular Rice Krispies. That's just like...
Yeah.
So I've always loved the regular Rice Krispies. I think the pecking order for it was, the pecking order probably was Sugar Smacks, followed by Cocoa
Corn
Krispies, followed by Rice Krispies. The Corn Puffs wound up being the second to the last one
those
for
are
whatever
great.
reason.
Apple Jacks.
Oh, yeah, Apple Jacks, right, came before that.
Those are
right?
good.
Yeah.
I used to eat those when I'd spend the night with friends because we didn't have them.
Yeah.
I loved them.
And so I guess all the Kellogg stuff, Cheerios is General Mills, so it wasn't in the same bag. Whatever all those were, that was
Post
pretty much.
and General Mills were the two big.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and Kellogg's. Yeah.
And then, you're right. And see, and the cereal aisle is that way again. To wrap this up, there's so much. There's too much. How in the world can they possibly survive? What they'll be doing, what the potato chip people are doing, they'll be pulling back soon.
Just don't get rid of
Cyclical.
Cookie Crisp.
Missed any part of the show? Get it all on the Murphy, Sam, and Jodi podcast.